4. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton outside. On the wing, Jackson. Giannis outside. Misses the 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
Here's Giannis. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Is shot by Middleton, wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and the basket is good. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Trae Young.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He had 28 points in the win against Boston. Driving the lane. That shot, no good. Nice D from Lillard. We've got Mr. Clutch. Johnson is out there with Bay. Then there's Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. And here is Portis. And yes, it's good. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Murray. Hawks passing it around. Shoots. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Boston put on a show. He ended up with 28 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. He was focused. They fed off of his energy, and they'll try to do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Murray. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Bay, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jay Crowder. Mr. Clutch, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Atlanta leading by 10. Okongwu with a screen on Lillard. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Mr. Clutch. He kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 10. Giannis passes to Jackson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
A volume three-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Lillard with it for 3. And it's Lillard again missing. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's Atlanta up by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us.
I think for Atlanta, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Jackson. He has yet to score. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen, and he was averaging over 29 points a game. Lillard misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mr. Clutch has got 20 points.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
Lillard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. There's the lob. There's Giannis taking flight.
How about the pass from Lillard? Good at spotting his open teammates.
Atlanta calls timeout. Now is the time of the season when a lot of rookies start to hit that rookie wall, but these young men have been spectacular all season long. They show no signs of slowing down. With that in mind, here are the top rookies who all have a chance at the Rookie of the Year. And you look at Mr. Clutch. Time and time again, he has shown himself to be an impact rookie this season. And as year one winds down for him, guys, he's number 3 on the list.
And he's put himself in prime position to make a run at that Rookie of the Year award as we approach the end of the season.
You know, he's playing with terrific awareness. As opponents have adjusted to his style of play, he's been able to adjust right back at them.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Hawks. Jackson setting the pick here for Middleton. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bucks trail by 15. Now Jackson. Nothing on the board. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 6. Outside for Jackson. 3-pointers off the mark.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Lays it up and banks it in. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lillard misses. And the Hawks with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Floats one up, and there's the lay in 2 points right there for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 28. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 19. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Atlanta has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Okongwu and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Hayes checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in from early. The Bucks also with the sub. Beauchamp's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Nailed from 3-point land.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to run.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 30.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Middleton looking it over, down low. And Beauchamp gets it to go. Beauchamp's got 5.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. That's now 32 points for Mr. Clutch.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Beauchamp passes to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Young. The kick out to Lopez. Off target from 3-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Beauchamp. He's got 5.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And stolen by Bay. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Harris, and it's Bay in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Bogdanovic after the miss from Damian Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Young inside, covered by Lillard.
How about the hustle on defense from Dame? The coaching staff loves seeing this.
Inside, right side, Portis. Outside, Crowder. 5 on the clock. Portis sets the pick for Crowder. And the three ball is good. Crowder's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Murray scanning the floor. Harris a screen on Jackson. Jackson against Murray. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the inside. Here's Beauchamp. Good D by Bogdanovic. Atlanta leading by 19. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Young with the ball. Lillard picks him up. We'll go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Bay. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Hunter's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Trae Young. Bucks trail by 19. And here's Jackson. Lopez outside. And there's the pass to Lillard. Lopez, no luck. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Murray. The Hawks again can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
To the middle. Here's Middleton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Put on the bucket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Lillard. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the lob to Lillard. Stolen. Okongwu with it. Mr. Clutch drops in the layup for 2. Mr. Clutch has got 36. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by Giannis.
Right here.
Outside for Murray. Latre. Johnson's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lillard finds Middleton. There's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Clutch.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And here is Murray. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Count it.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And the shot goes down.
And Lillard has a shoot-first mentality. Once he gets positioning inside, he looks to score.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Okongwu. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's defended by Connaughton. Here's Mr. Clutch. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Atlanta takes